We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Polar Bears. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Honks, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Digging in, Josh Banks, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Pitts patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 12, Jake.
Here now is Jake Bowers. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Honks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Leandro Valenzuela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Salvatore Barreto, and this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Here's the 1-1. Valenzuela at second with 2 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Drilled to the left side. He's got it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Ivan Valencia is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Now at the plate, Fabio Koufax. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2 balls and no strikes. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Bruno Flores.
So striding forward now, Bruno Flores, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the...
Oh, way to get dirty. How about that?
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Here comes the first pitch. Gaylord Lukrensky is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Popped him up. Bowers has room in foul territory. And that ends the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, John McCarthy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Jack McKenna, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out. Inside, ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The next Cub up, Patrick Robinson, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Robinson, 33 years old. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hits. He's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Pitts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Gregory Pitts. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping up now, Chipper Bonser. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled away. Bonser is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, John Pitts.
At the plate now, John Pitts, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
A 1-1 pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No one out with a runner at second. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Bowers moving to his left. Makes the play, one away. Into the box now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Still only one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Dan.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Ramos swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
So now to the plate, Fabio Koufax, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-2. Bruno Flores is on deck. From the stretch, there's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bruno Flores comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Oh, double play ball to second. 4-3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Gaylord Lukrensky. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lukrensky is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Polar Bears are out in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Robert Irvin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Banks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Count even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So stepping in, Connor Pitts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now that
trying to pick things up where we left off. Gregory Pitts. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. To the plate now, Chipper Bonzer. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
the batter, the right fielder.
At the plate, John Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Popped him up. McKenna has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So in now for Chicago, Leandro Valenzuela. He reached on a single in his first try.
Leandro Valenzuela.
Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The center field.
Now batting, Salvatore Barreto. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now back.
Standing in now, Willis Smiley. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, John McCarthy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Lukrensky has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Polar Bears on top 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Lorenzo Ramos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Pulled toward right center field. Smiley moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fabio Koufax. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit in the air to center field. Barreto is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Bruno Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball back out.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Heading out towards shallow right. Smiley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in, Jack McKenna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Jack McKenna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first, and they get them both.
The bat, the left fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Robert Irvin. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Irvin brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Gaylord Lukrinsky.
The catcher, Gaylord.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fastball well outside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Irvin is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Third baseman, number 3.
Settling in now, Connor Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. At the plate, Gregory Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now. Chipper Bonser will be next. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Andres Cabrera makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Chipper Bonser will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Popped him up. McKenna is there, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Banks. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. To first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Now at the plate, Jake Bowers. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ground ball right into the shift. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now pitching.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-2 now. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mishmurheisen is under it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more. Salvatore Barreto already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Juarez matches up here in this one against his former employer. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Lamont Mishmurheisen. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's good.
Now it's 2-0. Line hard. Foul. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Now that
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Ramos. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
the shortstop, Fabio. Goes back.
In now, Fabio Koufax, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
To the plate now, Bruno Flores, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Johnny Watson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Connor Pitts will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball 1. Watson, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 2nd of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
So now to the plate, Gregory Pitts, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. McKenna shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now, John Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. From the stretch. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Standing in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one, and good for him. Lorenzo Ramos has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Diego Gil gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Fabio Koufax, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. But now to the plate, Willis Smiley. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. John McCarthy will be next. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
John McCarthy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
1 strike.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The third base.
Striding into the box, Patrick Robinson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Pretty well struck, high and deep to left field, and it's gone.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So
digging in now, Bruno Flores.
For the Polish. The left fielder, Bruno.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Called strike 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Gaylord Lukrensky is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Smiley is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. At the plate, Connor Pitts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Reined in to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Pitts.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw over. Runners back. Slider well off the plate. An easy take there. 2 out with the man at first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Daniel Ortega enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. John Pitts will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Duncan Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Josh Banks. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Standing in, Jake Bowers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And they remain well. Now at the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that's in there, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say, hey, he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Stepping in, Bruno Flores. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping in, Gaylord Leprinsky from the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Third baseman, number 3, Connor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Grounded back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the second run will score as well.
Well, he's been shouldering the workload at the plate all night long. 2 RBIs here give him 6 in total for today's game.
Monty Miles comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Gregory Pitts as he grounds one briskly to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Dig in to try it again. Salvatore Barreto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Willis Smiley will be next. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3-1.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now in the box, Willis Smiley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he lays off for ball 1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Row. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. From the stretch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-3, the final score. The Polar Bears took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Hunts earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
4 hours and 3 minutes.